Hello everybody, a very warm welcome to Munich for the Westie TV Women's Charity Cup. FC Bayern Munich take on Arsenal here in Germany, and well, it's the opening fixture of a new women's competition here on Westie TV to raise money for our charity partner this year, Mind. And what a setting to open it up. Bayern against the European champions of Arsenal. Well, it's one thing being a European champion, it's one thing opening up away. Bayern, Grosch in the net, Simon, Gilles, Oberdorf stand away. Bull, Harder, Dahlmann and Lea Schuler up front. Keep an eye out for Gilles Vigostadier and Gwyn. Of course, Gwyn scored in a friendly against England a few months ago at Wembley. Well, an interesting competition to accept an invitation from for Bayern, but Arsenal, of course, know all about European adventures. They've won their first Champions League since 2007, just last June. Well, they'll take on FIFA's Women's Champions Cup in a few weeks. Well, Arsenal, Renée Slegers makes a very, very big change. Chloe Kelly at right midfield for Beth Mead. Russo leads the line. Van Domsla, McCabe, Catley, Williamson, Fox, Mariona, Caldente, Little, Ford, Manham, Kelly and Russo is your lineup. Here we go then. A new competition kicked off here on Westie TV. Here we go. Arsenal get us underway here in Munich. And hopefully we're in for a night of goals. And goals galore. Here's Kelly inside the box already. Chloe Kelly trying to open up the scoring, and Grosch with the save already. Well, almost there for Chloe Kelly. England's Euro 2025 hero. A super sub with Michelle Aguiman as well. Aguiman back on loan to Brighton this season. Here's Kelly. Katie McCabe. Little. Mariona Caldente. Fox. Fox! Russo laid it off, but Grosch was there again. Bayern already on the back foot in these first 10 minutes. Seaman over to Oberdorf. Little. Stanway in the way. Dahlmann. Bayern looking to build. Well, yes, keep an eye out for Bull tonight on the left wing for Bayern. German international. He's been here for some years now at the German club. Russo. And Gilles gets in the way, and now Penal Harder. McCabe in the way of the Bayern attack. Frida Manham over to Catley. Here's Kelly. Caldente. Second in the Ballon d'Or to Aitana Bonmati. We're to watch Bonmati play against Chelsea tomorrow night against I believe it will be actually at over in Barcelona, but it will be certainly an interesting one. The multiple European champions, and Arsenal will have to play Barcelona, of course. That will come on the final match day. A repeat of the Women's Champions League final this year. And Bayern are just waiting on the throw here. Vigostatia. Dolman. Harder, great ball now. Dolman's on a run. Bayern looking to counter already. First major chance of the game across the box, and Catley's there. And sent back to Van Domsla to throw it upfield. Here's Kim Little. Wide to Kelly. Well, Kelly forced to move away from Manchester City. Here's Fox, played to Little, and Russo was almost there, and Glosh in the nick of time to take it away. Manham, Caldente in the middle. Russo! Oh! By a whisker. Well, Russo tried it on the turn, and I think Grosch was in the knowledge it was going wide. Remember, this game is, of course, raising money for Mind. You can go and have a look at in the description below, justgiving.com/page/Westie TV for Mind. You can go and see all the amazing work that the mental health charity is doing here in England and Wales. And also, you can donate whatever you can, please, to a fantastic charity. 25 pence for every goal and clean sheet kept in this competition will be donated to Mind. So currently we're raising 50p just from this game alone. Goals and assists, or goals and clean sheets, sorry, I'm sure we'll see a few more. Here's Chloe Kelly. And Domsla. Part of the Dutch national team, played in the Euros this summer. Kelly. Wide to Little. Stanway gets in the way. Gwyn. Well, Arsenal have forced Bayern into their own half for most of this 45 minutes so far. They're going to have to get closer if they want to get in the lead. Here's Caldente. 1 minute at a time. Won't be long. Manham trying to play it forward to Russo, but it wasn't quite to be. And well, there we have it. The half-time whistle in Munich. All square at the break, but I think everyone will be very, very happy with that. Alessia Russo coming closest twice. But at the half-time break, it's FC Bayern München 0, Arsenal Women 0. Welcome back then, everyone. Second half underway here in Munich, and Bayern kick us back off again. Lena Bull on the ball now. Harder. Simon into... And Kim Little will pick it up from Blair Williamson's pass. Kelly tried to play it forward to find Russo, and only Fangil instead. Seaman to Bull. Lea Schuler over to Penel Harder. Fox. Little. Over to Kelly. Here's Kim Little again. Back to Kelly. And Lena Bull passing it forward. Over to Penel Harder now. Lea Schuler. Quick Bayern counter-attack. It's in for Stanway. Oh, what a save by Van Domsla. What a brilliant save that was. Tipped onto the crossbar. And Bayern thought they were going to be 1-0 up. Hopefully we'll get a replay of that in a minute. But what an excellent save that was. And Daphne Van Domsla. Bayern still on the counter. Stanway played forward. Lea Schuler. Bull. Oh, almost there. And well, Ford will be coming off for Beth Mead now. Arsenal will have 30 minutes to try and get in front, but this second half has been all Bayern so far. 2 very big chances. Here's Little. Played forward. Here's Russo. Russo on the run. Russo, oh! Almost. Wide of the mark. And Dolman will be coming off for Caruso. Not quite to be there for Arsenal. It's been a very open game, this. Both sides having excellent chances at both ends of the pitch, but he's been getting the shots on target, which has been difficult, I think, for Bayern and for Arsenal. Here's Stanway, played forward to Pernil Harder. Harder still going. Harder still trying to get inside the box, and, well, the chance runs away. Doesn't elect to shoot. Harder still, well, still going and loses out to Kim Little in the midfield. Frida Manham to Kelly. Caldente. Little wide to Kelly again. Russo. Frida Manham. Played by Little. Here's Alessia Russo. Russo trying again, and that's a poor shot. And Gross will say thank you very much. Lea Shula again. McCabe wide to Russo. Chloe Kelly. Fox. Seaman in the way. And, well, Bull and Fox were trying to trick each other. Alessia Russo coming off for Olivia Smith then. The world record signing is on to Arsenal's applause. And, well, £1 million. The world's first £1 million women's player in the game. A lot of excitement all across the board. Here's Pernil Harder. Harder trying one. Van Domselaar had to be ready. And ready she was. Well, Ket coming on now for Bull. Ball whipped in. Williamson headed there. Stanway tried to knock it back in. Caruso drops for Oberdorf. Vigorstetir. Stanway and Frida Manham knocks it clear. It's end-to-end football, but nobody's found the breakthrough. Arsenal come running. One last chance, maybe. Kim Little. Little. Headed clear. And Bayern will end the game on the ball by taking out to their half. Well, that's it. All over then here in Munich. 0-0 the score. And, well, Arsenal open their campaign with a draw. All eyes then to Barcelona versus Chelsea tomorrow. Who will take top of the group? Will there be another draw there too? But 0-0 here in Munich. All square at full time. Chances at both ends. But more excitement surely to come. Full time then, Bayern 0, Arsenal 0 in the Westie TV Women's Charity Cup.